GitHub Universe is happening now. This is the conference by GitHub that many of you working in tech are familiar with, especially if you're a developer.
Please welcome Thomas Domke.
And I think that the most exciting announcement they made was yesterday on day one at the keynote. They announced GitHub Spark that will help people program using natural language.
Copilot Workspace is a developer tool at heart. It's designed with the developer at the center. What if we took it a step further, though? What about all the people out there who want to build software but cannot write code? Like my comm staffers down here, my parents watching at home, my friends who are not in tech, who still think coding looks like hieroglyphics. Well, today I got one more advancement to show you. An advancement that fundamentally blurs the line between a developer and the everyday person. Introducing GitHub Spark. GitHub Spark is an AI-native tool to build applications entirely in natural language. Now, any person, no matter their experience, can create and share an application in a matter of minutes. So let's do a tic-tac-toe game with the hippo and a rubber duck, or a duck. Maybe it's just a duck. We'll see what the model does. And so here's my prompt: create a tic-tac-toe game with ducks and hippos. And I click go. And now what happens is that the model behind the scenes does all the work for me. Now you have seen demos where you can do that in chat and you have to figure out which code goes into which file. You have to copy and paste stuff. You have to try to figure out how to run the thing on the terminal. Here it just does it all for us. It's streaming in digital as you can see on the screen. And at the bottom you already see the console here where you can refine my prompt later. So here's my tic-tac-toe game. And of course I want Moo Dang to win, right? The hippo needs to win, so here's the duck. Let's see if I can here's my Moo Dang. Let's say the duck is playing it cool. And yes, win.
Now, with GitHub Copilot, we already got a glimpse of how AI can help with coding, and that was already quite impressive. But now I think that what we all have been waiting for is the day in which we can use natural language to code. And that seems closer now with GitHub Spark. And from catering to millions of developers, now GitHub can make a quantum leap and start thinking in terms of billions of people that they can serve when this product is available.
It is now possible more than ever that we realize the world where not just 100 million, but 1 billion people on GitHub can build software together. Yes, this new creator network for the age of AI is a creator network for all. That's our guiding aspiration, and we fully intend on making it real.
So very, very exciting times. I knew it was coming, but I wasn't expecting anyone to announce it as soon as this. It's not yet available, but it should be quite soon. So, interesting times. Imagine when anyone can build anything, what new worlds of creation will be open to everybody. So he says that something about nerditude being expanded.
And what I really wanted to show you with this demo is the floodgates of nerditude have swung wide open. A new...
I think that's the opposite. Citizenship is being expanded to enter the realms of tech development. And that's super exciting.
A new wave of personal applications are on the horizon. And you know what, folks? This means something. Because for far too long, whether it was because English, the primary language of coding, wasn't your first language, whether it's because you didn't have the educational access to learn how to code, or whether it's simply because the craft of coding seemed so high of a climb, you just didn't believe you could take that first step. For far too long, there has been a high, solid, concrete barrier that separated a vast majority of the world's citizens from creating software. This has long limited the opportunity in the technology economy itself, making our industry a walled garden. With GitHub Spark, we will put 1 billion cracks in that concrete barrier. And one day soon, with a little help from all of you, we will finally break that barrier and rip it right through the ground.
Now it's day 2 of GitHub Universe 2024, and I'll stay tuned to see if there are any more earth-shattering announcements. Take a look too in the live stream. Take care.